Andy, congratulations, 1-0 win. It was a tough game in the end. You knew it would be against a side that were quite committed into trying to create some history, I suppose, but overall got the job done.
Yeah, absolutely, Paul. Yeah, and I said to players before the game, you don't care if they're at step 9 or step 10. Whoever comes here today is they're going to make it hard for us. And they did. They changed from when I saw them play. We watched them a couple of weeks ago. They put their experienced players back in, so they were a different proposition today. I would say they were probably stronger, but not as lively or as pacey as I thought they would be. But they're always going to give us a game, and we contributed first half. We made a couple of errors that could have let them in. But listen, I'm absolutely delighted with this because we've had a long week. Bromsgrove took a lot out of us, Needham Market took a lot out of us, and we've got players out there today playing fatigued, playing injured. One or two haven't made it today because of that, but we saw it through. And as you could ask me the same questions as you did after Hullbridge, and I'll give you the same answers. It's all about the result today and getting through and trying to get to where we want to be and the first round proper this competition. So absolutely delighted with the group of players today.
Lewis White once again on the line, clearing off a goal-bound chance there. It was unbelievable last week. I mean, the cries of it in the back of the net came out last week, and it was almost like that this week, wasn't it? But again, he was there. Good save from Blunkel towards the end. Bennett probably should have...
Sandra would have taken the pressure off. But make no mistake, what Lewis White does, and defenders like that, that's not luck. That's not luck. That's judgment. That's when they land their heads on the ball, well, they're in the right position. But that again, that's top quality defending. That ain't luck. He's there all the time because he reads the game. He knows what's coming. He knows what's going on. And it was tremendous today. But yeah, Josh had to make a save, tipped over the board, and there were a few scares, weren't there? From set plays maybe, or had the kind of heart racing a little bit, but. We should have taken care of business. I thought we opened the second half really well. I thought the first 15 minutes we started to play, compose, we got control of the game, and you could just see them sort of drop off a little bit. If they dropped in midfield another 10 yards because we were starting to probe and hurt them. We got control of the game, and I felt we did second half. But without sort of finishing it off. But another clean sheet. Looks like we reserved them for the FA Cup, and on we go.
5 games unbeaten now. Luke again, another good shift, and also record goal scorers again, which is nice. 911. So.
Well, I just said I don't know whether I am old, but whether I'm old-fashioned. But I just said the players. I like that history. I think that's fantastic. That's something we should be really, really proud of. To stand here as top scorers
in the competition. Since 2005, and then Spurs came back with a 19-goal salvo when they're playing minor opposition that brought them back into contention. Right. So we've been sort of...
Let's celebrate this week. I said to Harry Reilly, he'll probably be on Talk Sport or somewhere. Somebody will be picking up on it, won't they? And he gives us a bit of profile. I think it's fantastic. But back to Tyler Luthwaite. Listen, I've given all the players credit today, but that guy deserves a lot of credit. I've asked him to do a role again up there, and he does it manfully, and he's done it every week. He's playing with an injury. I'm not hiding from that. But he's manfully carried his job out. He's the target man. He's the focal point. We get him back for set plays. I asked him to run from the defending a corner. I asked him to get back up there again. Then I asked him to go and get down the side of people and take people on. And he's had an absolutely tremendous game. You saw the one in the corner he tried to look after right at the end of the game, and he's just out on his feet. And we're having to nurse him through. Hopefully the prize money will allow us to go and get him some help up there.
Injury-wise, looked like a hamstring to Toland. Is that a serious one?
It's fatigue, and that's what I said at the start, Paul. There's a lot of fatigue out there. We had to tone Thursday's session right down. We had to split into 2 groups. We had to do a group doing an intense exercise, and the other group of the players, mainly who played on Tuesday night, went and did some light work and virtually just stretched off and knocked a ball round. We are pretty fatigued. It's hard work. It's demanding, physical out there. So he's got the same sort of tightness in his hamstring that Dan Jarvis had, and he wasn't right for today. And I'm not prepared to risk players when we've got the squad we've got. We back the players who are around the squad to come in and do the job. But there's 1 or 2 feeling it like that down there today. But as I said to him, there's absolutely no chance of having the week off, so you can go and recover on it. But we might just ease it down. We might give them. They might get a night off. They might get Tuesday to rest.
Night out with Savon.
Or the night out which Savon has promised and agreed to pay for. Yeah, so they might get a bit of rest. But it is intense. And I think there's the mental side of that as well. where we've been putting pressure on. We wanted to get in this position where we're winning games and keeping clean sheets. And, we've come a long way from, in the last 2-3 weeks before the Hullbridge game. A real long way. And I know people will say, well, look at the opposition today. I don't care. I don't care if you come from step 7, 8, 9 or 10 today. You'd have come here and give it a right good go. And that's what they did, And we have to find a way through. Yeah, we've done so. All about the result and into the next round. And let's hope we get another home draw. And
so like you then, we'll all be huddled around the radio or around the internet ready for Monday.
Yeah, I'm normally hitting the refresh button from about 5 to 1, so try and find out who you've got. But let's hope it's
a Ouija board to get through the FA.
Let's hope it's a home draw against lower league opposition and gives us every chance. But whoever it is, we're in a far better state to and condition to take anybody on. So let's hope we can see it right way through to the last qualifying round.
Brilliant, well done, Andy, and we'll be waiting with bated breath on Monday so we get through.
Well, indeed, thanks for
brilliant. Thanks. Harry, congratulations getting through to the next round of the FA Cup. Not only scoring the goal, of course, but putting us historically at the top once again of the tree with 911 goals. Your first goal for the club must have felt great.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, big cup, big occasion. Big occasion for both teams, to be fair, regardless of rankings and leagues and systems like that. It's special. A couple of years ago, I got to the first round proper of it, and when you actually start to believe you can and you can do this and you win this game and you keep ticking them off, it's a special competition. It can bring people together. I think up until sort of the Hullbridge game there the other week, we struggled this season and we're still by no means there, but that was sort of a turning point for us. It was a win, it was a clean sheet. Again, it's a win and a clean sheet. And listen, performances aren't brilliant all the time, but when you do enough to win and when you do your jobs and you do them right, you get through. No one cares about the rest of it. Tonight when we're in the hat for the next round. So that's that. And the goal, well, I'll take them when they come. Luckily it's today.
Beauty, wasn't it? I mean, Sharpie did most of it, getting it off the bar on the other angle. You came down to you and you hit it with some venom, didn't you?
That was it. I haven't scored as many goals as I wanted to for a while. Even this season, even I probably fancied 1 or 2, and I just head down, get on target, and it will go in. But to be fair, if Sharpies would have gone in, I'd have been happy for him as well, because it was some strike, right?
It was a strike, that is for sure. But 5 games unbeaten now, which must be good. I mean, we did start off dreadfully, didn't we? It has to turn the corner, it seems, and they're getting that spirit, that unity together. And winning breeds confidence, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely. And I think, some fans or some of the players might be a bit surprised, but I thought we'd start like that. It's difficult when you see it in the pro leagues as well. You look at teams that have come down maybe from a championship. Southampton start to struggle a little bit, but Ipswich and Plymouth are flying. And winning does, like you say, breed confidence. It's a confidence game, and what happened last year happened, but that's what you're on the back of. You're used to sort of losing, and it's we had to turn that around. It was going to take a bit of time. It was going to take new faces throughout the start of the season. And you look at us now, the last 6 games probably, we've been good, we've deserved the points we've got, we probably deserved a bit more, but if you'd have said at the start of last week, we'd go to Bromsgrove, win, pick up a point midweek against top of the league or whatever they were in Needham, and then be in the next round of the hat tonight, you'd have snapped your hand off it. So
anybody you fancy? Stupid question, I know, but anybody you fancy or just not bothered?
I don't care. I do not care. Anyone, anywhere, any place.
Preferably at home though.
Ah, yeah. Preferably at home, and shout out to the fans as well. It's difficult. I'm a football fan myself. Follow Coventry, and that's
tough your health
at times. Listen, I know what it's like, and spend money, and sometimes, it might look like they're not getting what they deserve, but I can assure you, everyone's putting an effort in. No one wants to go out there and be half-hearted or be sloppy or anything like that. We enjoy it. Some of the noise they've made this season so far has been.
The fans have been brilliant, haven't they?
Tuesday night was brilliant,
wasn't it?
Bromsgrove away last week were good. We're very good in numbers, and we have to give them something, but sometimes they just help us to give them that something, just for some of the noise and stuff they make. At times when in games it might be a little flat, so shout out to them as well, and keep sticking by us, and come the end of the season, we'll be all right.
Thanks, Harry. Thanks for that great goal. Get a few more if you can in the same calibre, would be nice. But brilliant. Look forward to the next round, and we go on to Long Eaton on Saturday.
That's it. No problem. Thank you.
Thank you, Harry. Cheers.
Cheers. Take care.